As the years pass and we enter our 70s and beyond, we're faced with an incredible opportunity, an opportunity to let go of the things that weigh us down and create space for joy, health, and peace of mind. Many people fear aging, but it can actually be one of the most empowering and enriching chapters of life if approached with the right mindset. In this video, we'll explore how letting go of certain emotional, mental, and physical burdens can lead to a longer, fuller, and more meaningful life. 1. Let go of guilt and regrets. Free your mind for gratitude and joy. Many older adults carry the weight of guilt and regrets, whether it's over relationships that didn't turn out as expected, missed opportunities, or past mistakes. But holding on to these feelings only prevents us from fully embracing the present and enjoying what life has to offer now. At 70 and beyond, it's time to release those burdens. Guilt and regret can be overwhelming emotions. But think about it this way: you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Now is the time to be kind to yourself. Reflecting on the past is natural. But when we focus too much on the what-ifs, we rob ourselves of the joy available to us in the here and now. One man I read about shared how he spent decades wondering what his life might have been like if he had pursued a different career or handled a family situation differently. However, at 75, he finally embraced the idea that he cannot change the past, he can only move forward. Since then, his life has transformed because he wakes up every day with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. Thinking, what's next? So, how can we apply this to our lives? First, acknowledge that you've done your best. Consider writing a letter to your younger self, forgiving yourself for any mistakes or regrets you hold. Then, focus on building connections, repairing relationships where possible, and investing in the people and experiences that bring you joy now. You'll find that your mental energy is freed up, and gratitude becomes the dominant feeling in your life. 2. Let go of a sedentary lifestyle, move for joy, health, and longevity. As we age, it's common to slow down. The body feels stiffer, energy dips, and the world can feel like it's moving too fast. But staying active is one of the most important things we can do for our physical and mental well-being. Movement, even in gentle forms, is essential for maintaining health and happiness. Aging doesn't mean you have to sit still. In fact, studies show that regular physical activity can not only improve your quality of life but also extend your lifespan. When you think of exercise, don't imagine intense workouts or gym sessions. Even gentle movements like walking, swimming, stretching, or yoga can make a tremendous difference. You don't have to run marathons, but letting go of a sedentary lifestyle can keep you healthier for longer. Think of it this way: every step you take, every stretch you make helps improve circulation, maintain muscle strength, and support joint flexibility. Exercise is also critical for mental health. Physical movement releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that improve mood and reduce feelings of anxiety or depression. One woman I read about in her 70s discovered Tai Chi. She was hesitant at first, thinking it was too late for her to start something new. But after a few months of practice, she found herself waking up with less stiffness, more flexibility, and a greater sense of calm. Now, Tai Chi is an integral part of her morning routine. So, ask yourself, what's one small change you can make to add movement to your day? Maybe it's a daily walk around the block, gentle stretching in the morning, or even dancing in your living room. Your body will thank you. 3. Let go of the fear of asking for help. Strengthen relationships through connection. Independence is something we all value. And it's hard to ask for help when we're used to doing things on our own. But asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's an opportunity to build deeper connections with the people who love us. For many people, particularly those who've spent their lives taking care of others, it can feel uncomfortable to ask for help. However, one of the most common struggles I've come across in forums and conversations with older adults is the realization that asking for help doesn't diminish independence, it enhances connection. One woman shared how she resisted asking her daughter for help for years. She was determined to do everything herself, even as tasks became harder. But when she finally asked her daughter for help with grocery shopping, something surprising happened. It turned into a weekly ritual that they both cherished, laughing, talking, and enjoying each other's company. Rather than feeling like she lost her independence, she gained a new, meaningful connection with her daughter. Asking for help opens the door to love, support, and community. Whether it's for practical tasks like running errands or emotional support during difficult times, letting others in creates bonds that strengthen over time. Remember, your loved ones want to help, they just need to know how. 4. Let go of the need to always stay busy, embrace rest and leisure. For much of our lives, we're taught that staying busy equals being valuable. But as we age, it's time to let go of the need to always be productive. Rest and leisure aren't luxuries, they're essential to your well-being. How often do you allow yourself to rest without feeling guilty? Society conditions us to believe that if we're not constantly doing something, we're wasting time. However, the opposite is true. When we slow down, we give ourselves the opportunity to recharge, reflect, and enjoy life's simple pleasures. One man I read about shared how he spent decades working nonstop and always on the go. But it wasn't until he retired and slowed down that he found real happiness. He took up painting, not because he was particularly good at it, but because it brought him peace. He'd sit by the window, brush in hand, and lose himself in the colors, textures, and flow of creativity. There's immense value in doing things purely for the joy of them. Whether it's reading, gardening, meditating, or simply enjoying a quiet sunset. Savor the moments of stillness. These are the moments that enrich your life in ways that constant productivity never could. Embrace the idea that rest is just as important as action. 5. Let go of unhealthy relationships. Surround yourself with joy and support. By the time we reach our 70s, we know who lifts us up and who drains our energy. Now is the time to let go of toxic relationships that no longer serve your well-being and focus on surrounding yourself with people who truly care. Throughout life, relationships shift and change. Some of them nurture us, while others leave us feeling depleted. At this stage, it's crucial to be intentional about who we spend our time with. Just as we declutter our homes, we must also declutter our social circles to ensure that we're surrounded by love, joy, and support. A man on a Reddit forum shared a powerful story about how he realized that some people in his life were more invested in his misery than in his happiness. It was a hard realization, but once he distanced himself from those toxic relationships, his sense of peace and fulfillment grew exponentially. It's not always easy to let go, especially when it involves family or friends you've known for a long time. But by setting boundaries, you create space for the relationships that truly matter. You deserve to be around people who respect and uplift you. 6. Let go of clutter. Create space for peace and freedom. Physical clutter can weigh you down, but so can emotional clutter. By letting go of the things that no longer serve you, whether it's old belongings or past grudges, you can create space for peace, freedom, and new opportunities. Decluttering isn't just about cleaning out your closet or getting rid of old furniture. It's about clearing the emotional and mental baggage that often accumulates with age. Letting go of physical clutter can have a profound impact on your mental well-being. One man I read about shared how he didn't realize how much his belongings were weighing him down until he started letting go of them. With each item he donated or discarded, he felt lighter, both physically and emotionally. The process of decluttering gave him a sense of control and a renewed sense of purpose. But it's not just about physical items. Emotional clutter, like grudges, unresolved conflicts, and old fears, can hold you back just as much. Take time to reflect on what's holding you down emotionally and consider what you can let go of. You'll be amazed at how much lighter and freer you feel when your space and your heart are clear. 7. Let go of comparing yourself to your younger self. Embrace the wisdom of aging. It's easy to compare yourself to who you used to be, the younger, more energetic version of yourself. But every stage of life brings its own beauty and wisdom. Let go of the comparisons and embrace who you are now. As we age, it's natural to look back and think about how much we've changed. But comparing yourself to your younger self can lead to feelings of inadequacy. Instead of focusing on what you can no longer do, celebrate the incredible experiences, wisdom, and resilience you've gained over the years. A woman in her 70s shared how she used to mourn the loss of her younger self. She missed the energy, the physical strength, and the vibrancy of youth. But over time, she realized that there's a different kind of strength in growing older, a strength that comes from surviving life's challenges, gaining perspective, and learning how to navigate the complexities of life with grace. Remember, your value doesn't diminish with age, it evolves. You've earned these years, and they come with a unique kind of wisdom and insight. Embrace who you are now, with all the knowledge and life lessons that come with it. 8. Let go of worrying about the future. Live fully in the present. Worrying about the future can steal your peace and joy in the present. As the saying goes, worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Let go of the constant worry about what's to come and focus on living fully in the moment. It's natural to worry about what the future holds, especially as we age. Concerns about health, finances, and the unknown can sometimes dominate our thoughts. But worry doesn't change the future, it only robs you of the present. One woman shared a story about how she used to lie awake at night, consumed by worry about her health and finances. It wasn't until she realized that no amount of worrying would change the future that she began to let go of those fears. Instead, she focused on what she could control and found peace in the present moment. This doesn't mean ignoring important responsibilities like managing your health or finances. It means accepting that some things are out of your control. Trust that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way, and focus on enjoying the moments of joy, connection, and contentment that are available to you right now. Embrace this chapter and make it your best one yet. As we come to the end of this video, remember that letting go isn't about giving up, It's about creating space for the things that truly matter. By releasing guilt, perfectionism, unhealthy relationships, and the fear of aging, you're making room for joy, peace, and fulfillment in your life. This chapter of life has the potential to be one of the most rewarding and meaningful. Embrace it fully, with open arms, and know that you have the power to make it your best chapter yet.